One shot. Let's begin. Genjuui Toteku by Genjuui by Gondara Hitsuji. This looks like it won an award. Nice, nice, and it has doctors and stuff. But we're gonna go in as blind as possible. This is uploaded by Psylocke Scans. Let's begin, everybody. Okay, this is cute. Little guy. The eyes look familiar. Can't place it on what though. I am an ordinary high school student. Woke up one day to find that I'd grown ears and a tail. Morning. Man, I didn't study at all. Liar. Damn it. I would have just stayed home if we didn't have a test today. And I haven't been getting enough sleep lately on top of that. Yuga and Nui. High school second year. Why the hell do I have these ears and a tail? They weren't there yesterday. Hidden under hat. Tucked into pants. How am I supposed to deal with this? It hurts when it's pulled, but I can't take it out. Hey, look at that. Oh, was it that slasher? He was here too? Scary. Was it this? The 10th one? They're like an animal's claws. But the people who got attacked said it was human. I'm scared. Wouldn't want to run into him. You've got some crazy bags in your eyes. Up all night studying? Damn it, Gamora. Don't scare me like that. Sorry. Why are you wearing a hat anyway? Cause it looks cool. Forget that. What happened to the war? Huh? Haven't you heard? It was the Reiki man. Reiki? A guy who uses rakes as a... I prefer Reikis, actually. A guy who uses... Oh, yeah. Scottish accent. A guy... Well, that's my Scottish. A guy who uses small Reikis as a weapon. He goes around slashing stuff in the middle of the night. He even gone after a bunch of people. That just sounds like an animal. His victim saw him. It was a hairy guy with Reikis in both hands. Thanks for that image. Probably just some whack job. Anyway, be careful at night. Huh? You okay anyway? Sorry, Kimura, I'm not feeling too good. Huh? You need me to take you to the nurse's office? I can go by myself. See you in class. Hey! Behind the school shed. No one should come here. What the hell is going on? I knew I should have stayed home today. My hands are changing too now. Oh, he's quite a dapper little wolf there. My head feels weird. I'll use my phone to check. No way! That can't be right. What the hell? A dog? Am I a dog? Why am I a dog? Oh, is this a dream? Please, let this be a dream. Beast transformation syndrome. A disease which renders one able to return to human form. It's not at all uncommon for werewolves to have it. Werewolves? Oh, it's this guy. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you once I'm done treating this dragon. Just hold on a minute. Okay, Tim. He was hit by a plane while flying through a cloud. I'll have to take him back to the clinic for a bit. Doctor, am I going to be okay? Don't force yourself to talk or you'll die. You'll be fine. Do you have any idea how many dragons and beggars I've treated after they got hit by planes? Damn, both your lungs got crushed. Should I get the car, Toteku? Yeah, we can get him to the clinic. We can put him on a pump for a CPB. No, we haven't got that long. I'll just give him one of my lungs. It's smaller than a dragon's, but better than nothing. Let's see. Oh, stupid ribs. Get that way. Probably should have numbed it first. You okay? Fine. I wouldn't have done this remotely if it killed me. Alright. Got it out in one piece. Trachea connected to the heart. Hold it for a sec. I'll take a look at your digestive system when we get back to the clinic. Done stitching. Oh, feeling better? Uh, a bit. You'll need another round of surgery and a month of rehab, and then you'll be just fine. Really? Doctor, how can I ever repay you? Don't worry about it. Just hold on so we can get you to the clinic. Your chest is still open, Toteku. Oh, right, that. Got to make this quick so we're done before the test. Let me introduce the two of us. I'm Toteku Tatsumaki from Class 2A. I'm a doctor for mythical creatures. Nice to meet you. This slime is Boron, my assistant. Pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Huh? Whoa, werewolves aren't actually that rare. There are mythologies all over the world. As long as even one of your ancestors was one, anyone could be born a werewolf. There's plenty of stories about people or even families not knowing when they became one. You following me? Kind of. Not really. Let me get this straight. You're saying werewolves are real? And that I'm one? Yup, exactly. Werewolves, vampires, kappas, fairies, dragons, slimes. They're all known as mythical creatures. And yes, they're all real. You just don't see them around since it'd be dangerous. They stay hidden to avoid humans messing. Okay, I got it. We're doing Chopper's voice that fast. I'll just pretend like it's the Russian guy. You don't see them around since it'd be dangerous. They stay hidden to avoid humans messing with them. For example, a lot of dragons and slimes live in the mountains in China, where there aren't many people. Kappas make villages by mountain streams and places like Kyushu. On the other hand, a lot of mythical creatures that look like humans live as part of human society. You can't tell someone's a vampire as long as they have a healthy diet of blood, and only can have their horns removed with plastic surgery to look just like humans. They all get persecuted by humans if they got found out, so they just live peaceful lives without humans knowing about them. And the doctors who specialize in treating mythical creatures to keep them safe and healthy. So that's what I did. Crap! Oh, my chest cavity burst! Oh, can you stop the bleeding? I told you. So are you a mythical creature then? No other than no. Other than being remodeled, I'm a normal human. Is that too cold? Oh, thanks. Remodeled? I made a bunch of changes to my body to make it easier for me to treat people. I can use my skins, bones, and muscles. They'll all regenerate. My organs also produce some useful drugs. There was one time he tried to do that with nitroglycerin for heart attacks and blew himself up. Boron, help me get my limbs back. Yeah, I nearly died that time. Okay, let's get you treated. Give me your arm. Just hold still. What I'm giving you right now is a drug called lupacillin. It's effective for the beast transformation syndrome you have. Beast transformation syndrome? Yeah. Werewolves normally gain the ability to transform around when they go through puberty. Beast transformation syndrome is a disease that stops you from being able to control the transformation. Werewolf. Wolfman Homo lupus, a type of humanoid that can change their bodies into a form similar to that of a wolf. About 30% of werewolves between the ages of 12 and 16 have it, so it's really not that rare. This drug takes care of it quite easily. If you take 20 milliliters lupacillin, any transformed part of your body will go back to normal. And done! I'm back! There may be some side effects, so try to avoid any strange activity for the rest of the day. I was so scared for a moment there. Thank you so much. No problem. Good luck on the test. I should get going too. Boran, can you get the car? Sure. Let's see. You're not taking the test? Let's see. Well, yeah, this is kind of an emergency. Oh, yeah. I need to give you something. Come by my clinic later. Here's the address. You need to give me something? See you later. He's not listening to me. Doctor for mythical creatures, Toteku Tatsumaki. After school. Sorry, the place is hard to find. Oh, we can't have a sign or people would ask questions. It's fine. Here, he's in here. Just follow me. Please be mindful of supersonic waves when you talk. Interesting. Clinic for radioactive beings this way. And no toothbrushes? It's like a little toothbrush, I think, there. Or no drinks, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Register as a donor today. Okay, let me get this here before I write the signs, because this is cool. Haven't seen you here in a while, Mr. Amino. Hi, Bill. Do you give arthritis shots here? Of course. We'll be right with you. The examination room's over there. Mr. Ino is here to... The hell do you mean no sake? Okay, we'll read these back when it comes later, because this is a fun page. Let's see. Oh, this is... I'll drink whatever the hell I want. Mr. Isogen, let's go back to the center, okay? I'll go with you to apologize to the doctor. Shut up! You all think I'm some kind of idiot? I am not an alcoholic! That's a technical patient who escaped from an alcoholism treatment center. Dr. Toteku treated him before, so he's trying to convince him to go back. Give me my sake! My sake! Okay, you're not giving me a choice here. What did you... Just put you to sleep for a bit. Oh, Inoue, you're here. Yeah, are you okay? Beast transformation syndrome occurs easily, so I wanted to give you some lupacillin pills. If you start transforming, take one of these and you'll go back to normal. Please don't let me transfer in the middle of class. Scary. Huh? That's the slasher. I should get home. That's weird. This is the first time I've been here. But I feel like I remember the claw marks on that wall. Is it just my imagination? A few days later. Hey, Inoue. Oh, I forgot what accent I gave. Hey. Oh, Scotty. Hey, Inoue. Let's go do some karaoke. Oh, Kimura. Wait, don't you have club? Not today. Anyway, those backs look even worse than before. You okay? Huh? Yeah, it's nothing. Oh, could you have been with a girl all night? No, you idiot. I'm just not getting enough sleep. I've been going to bed early, but when I wake up, I'm even more tired than I was that night before. Covered in sweat sometimes, too. Oof. Oh, that's when you can't sleep because you've taken to someone all night. You should talk to someone about that. I said it's not that. I haven't had a recurrence since then, so I haven't had to take any of those pills either. It's like that first transformation never happened. My life is back to normal. Oh, maybe it's just because of everything going on lately. Are you just so scared of the slasher that you can't sleep? You really want to get punched. Anyway, scared of the big bad slasher. There. Oh, okay. Okay. I actually didn't expect that. What just happened? Why can't I turn back? I attacked Kimura. My body just moved on its own. What the hell? It's like I'm the slasher? A guy uses small rekkes as weapons. They're like an animal's claws. I feel like I remember. A lot of stuff's been going on at night. When I wake up, I'm even more tired than I was the night before. He's even gone after bunch of people. No. No. Lunatic syndrome. Put simply, a disease that makes you act like an actual wolf. You spontaneously transform or start attacking people who invade your territory. It often manifests while sleeping, so people could be unaware they even have it. And even if they are aware, they can't control it through willpower alone. Okay, that was a good twist. Toteku! It's pretty rare. It's a pretty rare disease, but those bags under your eyes made me curious. So I've been watching you from a distance over the last few days. I've already treated Kimura, so don't worry about him. He won't have a single scar left by tomorrow. I gave him some demographine and memoride, so he shouldn't remember anything about today, including what just happened. I do it all the time to keep humans out of mythical creatures' affairs. You and Kimura can just go back to normal after this. Now, I just need to treat you. No! Stay away from me! I'll hurt you too! I can't stop myself! I didn't even know I was the slasher! I don't want to hurt anyone else! Please, don't come any closer! Calm down anyway. You don't want to hurt anyone else. What are you talking about? You haven't hurt anyone. This is all just because of your disease. Leave it to me. I'll get you all better. Toteku! This is a fast-acting anesthesia. You saw me use it on that tentacle before, right? It's strong, but doesn't last very long. So I need to keep injecting it while I treat you. This is going to take a pretty big auto transfusion, but I can use my own blood if there's not enough. Now, let's begin this operation. Lunatic syndrome, an endocrine disorder found in werewolves. It was considered to be a mental disorder in the Middle Ages, but thanks to advances in epidemiology in the 60s, it can now be treated as an ordinary disease. Oh, I guess this is probably him speaking. Okay. Swelling of the adrenal. Wait. Let's see. Giacomoria. Swelling of the adrenal cortex causes excessive steroid hormones to be produced, forcing the patient to act instinctively in a manner similar to a wolf. When this disease was discovered in Europe in the Middle Ages, a large-scale persecution of werewolves began, and the legend that werewolves appeared in the full moon and attacked people is created lasting to this day. Hyperplasia of the endocrine system can easily occur as part of the werewolf's growth process. Werewolves became obligated to receive shots that would keep their growth under control in 1968. The number of cases continues to decrease, and it's projected that the number will be 0 by 2021. From the Encyclopedia of Mythical Creature Medicine by Dr. Mizuku B. Osamu. I've removed the hyperplastic part. You shouldn't have any more symptoms. A few days later.
Hey, Inoue,
Kimura, hey!
why are you so surprised?
Because it creeps me out that you don't remember?
Did you see the news? They got the slasher.
Huh? Did they?
Huh? You didn't hear? It really was just some guy. But he said...
But he said he only went after people who didn't remember leaving claw marks and walls or anything. Weird, huh?
So that must have been someone else's doing. Something that just looked like him.
Oh, that's a twist on a twist.
But that stopped a few days ago. Wonder who's doing that.
You haven't hurt anyone. Pfft, who knows? Probably just some loser.
Yeah.
I actually... Is this not a series? How is this not a series? Okay, okay. Let me look at these here. Okay. First three chapters are Poro's exchange record. Okay, lots of Russian. I that's gonna be me getting my Cyrillic on a little better. I can never be satisfied now. Okay, so we got this, but this is published in 2017 according to the date, right? And it's real. Just from this, it seems like he does like the whole medical field stuff too, and he likes the whole mythical creature stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I do like that. So let me let me see. What do I? Where's my menu? Where's my menu? Okay, whatever. That's fine. This gives me a chance to go through this stuff here to see if it's just school or if it's just whatever. But this is one that I'm just kind of like this. How is this not a series already? Okay, this was in 2017. Okay, I thought I saw 2017 somewhere, right? Was it here? I saw 2017. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. Oh my god. See, look, this looks like it's a fully realized concept already too, and I mean it kind of is, right? We only got so many of these here. Um, I don't know. Whatever. Well, at the very least, it's 2020. Now let me check this one here. Yozaku. Okay, this is the one. So you did this one, now that one. Okay. 218 chapters. What? Oh my gosh. What? What? 200 and Okay, I just had to cut that because yeah, my TV just started playing out my phone, you know? It do be like that, but so this is 200 some odd chapters here. Okay. And it looks like he does some romance occasionally. He does some on it's okay, there's like the aspect of like the animals and the other art thing too. Okay, so it looks like it interesting. This does look like a different style than the one we just saw, at least a little bit. Or maybe the fact it's different, you know, from what I'm used to. But okay, because I really like this, and this here. And maybe I'm just more used to surreal body horror from him. Like this style seems a little bit, how do I put this? More shoujo-y, right? Definitely seems more like slice of lifey compared to like this one here, right? Where this one feels like it's a shonen, like through and through, right? Like for this one here, I'm like, okay, this is a shonen, while the other one was more slice of lifey, more romancy, and I think that really speaks to the talent of this artist here, because this one, if you would have told me, hey, this is a shonen, this is your new mascot, this is your new premise, I kind of forgot that this wasn't a series while reading it here, because it's that good, right? Like I criticized a new one shot the other day. I forget the name of it, but the one with electricity. You know, it had a lot of exposition, kept telling, you know, more than anything else here. But this one, it just keeps your interest for the entire thing. We get to know a small cast of characters. There's like three characters, four-ish, that really matter, right? And then we go to this whole simple story. And then, all right, like we wonder why he's a werewolf here. Like, what's going on? Like, okay, slasher story. It's gonna be the rakes. I know how to say rakes, okay. um, it's gonna be sort of slasher story where he's going around, he's like cutting people instead. I thought that was the direction it's gonna go, and then we go forward here, and then like, okay, we see, all right, we see it here. I thought, okay, now we're gonna get some weird stuff where he's like a werewolf person trying to live because he's more normal looking, but then we get this doctor here. It's like, oh, not only the doctor but the dragon as well. Is there an explanation for why you don't see the dragon? There probably will be, but I didn't question it too much. And I thought, okay, this is cool here. He was going and he was like fixing the dragon up, and you could clearly see this person's an expert. And in fact, I think what's interesting about this is that they usually do like a fish out of water story to, you know, get people acquainted. And this is a good example of that. Like he is a fish out of water. Since we're identifying with him for now, we're starting to see the we're starting to learn as he's learning, since it's from his perspective, right? We quickly are intrigued by this person who's healing him. We also have the little mascot guy. Then we're listening to this here as he's giving his stuff here, and like it's all bizarre. This is us right here, but then boom, he goes and he fixes him up a little bit here. Again, this is still us. Like what happened here? Let me introduce the two of us here from class 2A. And then like the fact that this man is just a normal person on campus is kind of funny. It's like, hey, I'm from class 2A and I'm a doctor and this, that, and the other, you know? Of course, he passes out. But I do like the fact that then he explains it to us because again, we're the fish out of water compared to him, so the war's already established, and they're just kind of giving us the exposition of the world. And this is where it doesn't feel very clunky. It's like, okay, we got a page, we got 3 panels, like 4 panels of actual, explanation here, right? Like, okay, this is an interesting concept. Mythical creatures live amongst regular people, and they're getting medical treatment in order to make sure that they are fit, right, for human society. And then with all this here, boom, and then all we know is he's remodeled by a regular person, right? Okay, maybe a lot more exposition. More exposition than I thought, but then why didn't I think of it that much? Probably because the entertainment and intrigue factor here, because I don't know what's going on with him, but it does seem like it's a lot of fun. And then, man, what is it about this one then? Because as I'm reading this, it does give a lot of exposition, but I think it just feels so much more natural in here, right? Like where the other one is like, hey, it's a little less natural here, but this one, okay, you're treating him, you're intrigued, you're wondering what it does here, and this also just seems like one of those manga you would need to read a lot more. Influenza can affect all species. Missing salamander, petrification cure, now generic. Ooh, that's good. Register to be a donor today, right? And then we get an alcoholic tentacle monster. So, yeah, and then this diverged me again. I was like, okay, we're gonna find out that his friend was the werewolf. His friend was the werewolf all along. But then it turned out to be ops, and they both, have whatever. So this happened. Again, that was like shocking to me. I was like, what's going on here? Boom, boom, boom. And we go again. Then they bamboozle us with a third disease, right? Or a second disease. You are a lunatic. So not only are you a werewolf, and not only are you a werewolf with a disease, but you are also a clinically certified lunatic. And man, all these pages are just filled with such life, right? And then we still have this intrigue because we're still identifying with him, like what's going to happen to him here? Is he going to kill him? Is he going to put him down? And then like that. And then this is where we're just kind of accepting, hey, this guy is the main character here. This is the man who was treating him. This is the man who was kind, right? You haven't hurt anyone. This is all because of your disease. So the premise might be him trying to help people. And if this became like the line or the mantra of that here, like you need to take care of your disease here, it's not your fault, it's just some bad luck or this or the other, I think it would be really interesting and a really intense series. Like this is perfect. This is perfect to just go published. And it also seems like one of those series that is just a sci-fi slice of life, because I would love it if we just followed and did this like entire volume worth of work where he encountered unique creatures, he tried to cure them, and then he did all these shenanigans here. And of course, there's enough world building there for it to be like, okay, there's some stuff going on here that we could expand out further, because you could always just kind of bring it back to the discrimination, right? Because that was a big part of this. You're like, hey, they're hiding because they're discriminated against here. And then you could take it to more actiony context, or maybe more like meta context, where they're fighting with their mind a little bit more, right? And I think there's a lot of different ways you could take this, but that's just a lot of fun, right? And then he's in the class. The used rakes here. That's a really funny one here. And he only went after people and didn't remember leaving claw marks on walls or anything. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay, makes sense. He did do the claw marks. And again, I think this is a iconic duo already. So, I could see why this won the Golden Future Cup here, because this is just, it's already done. The 500 chapters, the 6 movies, already planned and done just from this one shot here. We don't even need to continue. But I do feel glad that this person had a lot of success here. Like this one, which is probably their work right after, said 2017, that's where it was. You know, it's like, all right, you didn't get as much luck from your 2 years. But then you try again another 2 years later, and you're still moving on 5 years later with this. And it seems like this person just having a lot of, literally, an hour ago. What is this here? Oh, okay, this is, it takes me back to... Why is my voice like that? Yeah, it seems like there's an interesting world already established here. Let me go back. There we go. So, I think, honestly, that would be kind of fun. Oh, this Yozakura Sanchi. Could this be my next series? I, I don't know if I don't know. This actually does seem like an interesting series to kind of maybe make. I'm just a little, part of the reason, I really do One Piece. Although I should update in the new chapter. Actually, that should be my video tomorrow. But hmm, I'll contemplate this off screen here about whether or not that should be my new series. Just because I actually really like this a lot. I did like Yoza. Yeah, these are considerations for the next one. Like this one and this one. I did really, really like what he gave me. And Genjuui Toteku. Polished, already done. We got our 5 seasons in the movie. This one, I never heard of it. This is, but this is actually published in Shonen Jump. Because I'm worried about the copyright stuff. It's serialized and yeah, I don't think I can do this, but still, that'd be fun. This is a cool thing, and I liked reading that one shot. I mean, half of this hasn't even been about the one shot. It's just been me in amazement, honestly. So, good art. How do I put this? This is maybe the most complete one shot that I could possibly ask for. It's got the art, it's got the polish, it's got the premise, it's got the world. It's also got the perfect energy to be the real chapter of a series that's beginning and also being a self-contained one shot, so it works both different ways. It's a perfectly told story, I think. Again, it somehow foreshadows things to never happen. It somehow foreshadows possible conflicts, possible diseases here, possible power systems, and none of that exists in the long scheme of things here. But even I believe it exists in this world is the crazy part, right? Is that some authors will plan this gigantic big world out there with all these wonderful things and power series, and then of course they make their series. But this one, it did that, and it didn't do that. I know that's a very weird thing to say, but there's so many hidden implications in this about what could happen compared to what we get that it strikes a fine balance of making me curious and also having a real series vibe. And the art is so varied and everything. He uses motion, he uses light action here. We get some horrific thing, we get some different coloring, and a lot of different faces. And a lot of one shots are especially created with the drawing. Maybe we wouldn't get the same type of quality later. But it's just so wonderful, this one here. I think part of the reason that the art changed a bit is that since this is a one shot, they had more time on it. So if they're going to be published and shown in Jump, then, and that's a weekly publication at that, they need to kind of change up their style in order to survive, right? They can't always be like, hey, I'm on top of the world here, and wow, that's a lot of back pages. Well, let me just click on a random one. Yeah, I can see why. The style became certainly a little simpler. What did I walk into Kinnikuman and okay, Mario, Kinnikuman, and Dragon Ball, Schoolgirl, and dresses? Okay, some sort of whatever thing. But his style certainly became a little bit simpler. And I think part of that was the weekly demands of Shonen Jump. And I never thought to analyze that. Like how authors change from their one shot to their weekly publications. That could be interesting to look at. But anywho, I've been going on too long. Love it, amazing. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.